Hey there. Are you getting ready for an Alaskan cruise this summer? You're in for the trip of a lifetime, and I want to help you pack smart. So get comfortable and get ready for anything Mother Nature throws your way. As you can see, I am definitely ready. So before we begin, if you enjoy cruise tips, packing guides, and travel inspirations, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and tap the bell icon so you won't miss any future videos. So let's dive in. You know, when you're talking about Alaska, it's so exciting. The views are magnificent. But there's some essentials that you really need to know. You probably haven't figured it out, but layers, layers, layers. Seriously, you might start out and the day will be really chilly, but it might warm up really quickly on an excursion. And then it could rain 20 minutes later. So you need to be ready to add or remove layers. Don't forget, I have my gloves right here as well. And rain gear, you're going to need rain gear probably more than once. On my last Alaskan cruise, it rained every single day. But the rain was no problem. It would rain for a bit and then it would stop. So it was fine. You just have to make sure that you dress for it. Make sure you bring a warm vest and even a lightweight fall jacket. Sweaters and sweatshirts, really good, especially if you're from a warm client. And don't forget some waterproof walking shoes or runners. Of course, my hat and my mitts and warm socks. And then you're on a cruise, you know, so there's going to be some formal nights. So, of course, bring a swimsuit as well. Don't skip it because you're going to want to be in the hot tub. The hot tub feels absolutely amazing in that Alaskan weather, especially after you've done a hiking trip to see the beautiful Everglades. But make sure you grab a towel or two and maybe even a blanket because when you get out, it's going to be a bit chilly. Trust me, you're going to be happy that you had an extra towel when you get out of that water. So layers are the way to go because as I say, it's going to start out really chilly. Even walking around the pool or walking around the ship on the outside, enjoying all the beautiful views, you're going to want to have layers. Everything from that warm coat to just a vest, you're going to want layers. Because then you can just take them off, put them on whenever you need them. Whatever it is, you're going to need those layers. So you are comfortable to enjoy the beautiful sights and the splendor of nature at its absolute best. You don't want to miss a minute of that because you might be cold or wet. So pack in layers. Also depends where you're from. You can see I've got lots of layers on. I've been on 4 Alaskan cruises so far, and it's always totally magnificent. The layers are still your best friend. Even if you're talking May or September, layers work no matter what the time of year. So make sure you pack those layers so you never miss out on anything. So besides layers, make sure you bring that rain gear. So the jacket I had on was a jacket for rain as well. But I also bring one of those ponchos you throw over, those plastic ones, because the waterproof ponchos, you can slip on, you can slip off really, really easily, and it's so convenient. And the fall weight jackets and the warm vest. When I was walking around the outside of the ship, on the walking paths that they have, walking decks, I guess it should be called, that they have, I am from the northern parts. So I was fine wearing something like this, but other people were wearing winter coats. So dress according to what you are like. I run normally hot, but if you don't, make sure you bring enough so that you are warm and comfortable no matter what. And the excursions that you can take that go up the sides of mountains, they are absolutely amazing, but bring the right shoes. You don't want to be slipping on ice. because you can do excursions that you can even walk on glaciers. You want to make sure that your shoes do the right job for you and that are comfortable, as well as watch that waterproofing. You don't want to miss out on any of the amazing adventures you can have on this trip. Hat and mitts, of course, are something that are important. So, if you're from Florida or any one of those warm places, pack warmer than you think you'll need. On my last cruise in early January, temperatures ranged from 50 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit. That's 10 to 20 degrees Celsius for people that work in Celsius. Sounds cold, right? But Alaska is close to the sun, and it actually feels warmer than you'd expect. I even got a sunburn, and when I came home, I had a suntan like I'd been south. That was a surprise, let me tell you. But on the flip side, if you're somebody who runs warm and is used to cooler temperatures, when I was in Anchorage, that was the hottest day, and it was 68 degrees Fahrenheit, but it was hot. So I wore a sundress, and I felt perfectly fine. And in Anchorage, going around the town, there were a whole lot of people wearing shorts that day. It was warm. So it's a little bit deceptive just going by temperature. But if you are someone that runs warm, like I am, or is used to cooler temperatures, you're going to be fine in shorts and a sandal during the day. But again, it's about layering, because the day is not going to start out that warm. And you have to know your comfort level. So let's summarize. Alaska is absolutely amazing. Pack in layers, though, and be ready for rain. Don't let rain steal your vacation time from you. Alaska is very stunning. Rain or shine. Bring sunscreen, yes. Even with cloudy weather, that's the weather that I bird tip. And pack a water bottle. You might want to consider to bring binoculars for wildlife sighting. Off of the ship, we were able to see whales and seals. And someone actually seen a bear off when we were going through the fjords. And even the fjords, you want to bring binoculars to look at the fjords. They're absolutely amazing, considering that all of this ice is just blowing into the water. It's just beautiful. So bring some binoculars to look at that wildlife, because the whales are absolutely amazing. The whole thing is amazing. And you may want a small backpack for your day trips. What's really, really important about Alaska is just enjoy it. Because Alaska is going to be amazing. It's going to surprise you with its stunning natural beauty in all the best ways. If you found this helpful, please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up and let me know in the comments what item you would never cruise without. Happy sailing. And don't forget your hat. You may need that warm toque or beanie, but you may also need a hat, a baseball hat, or something with a brim to keep the sun out of your eyes. Because remember, Alaska is closer to the sun in the summer, and it's absolutely gorgeous, and you want to be able to enjoy it to the fullest. Happy sailing.